Okay, welcome to tonight's stream. This Tuesday in Texas watch, special 30th anniversary watch. This show is definitely worth it just for the Macho Man and Randy Savage stuff. That stuff alone is just amazing. Really cutting edge, really inventive stuff. So it's one that's worth reliving, really, just for that. And obviously, you've got the Hogan Taker main event, Bret Hart, and more. So here we go. This Tuesday in Texas, I've got it paused on zero on the WWE network. And go. 30 years today. The Catacombs. That's brilliant. New WWF champion. And this is classic Paul Bearer. The Undertaker. Oh, Mr. Oakland. Mania. Whoa. Mr. Oakland. Oh, this is so good. Oh, yes. It just looks so good and moody, them being interviewed in this like boiler room in the bowels of the building. It just fits so well. Oh, there's the coffin. The inside shot of the coffin. I love it. Shit, man, that creaking sound of that coffin door is freaking me out. God damn it. San Antonio, Texas. Taker winning his first title in less than a year, well, about a year exactly since debuting. That has to be one of the fastest climbs up the ladder ever. I can only really think Brock Lesnar in 2002. Similar amount of time. Randy Orton was pretty fast, but I think even he had been around sort of a couple of years when he won the title. Here we go. The pink and black attack against Skinner. That's the second time already Gorilla has said holy macro. So I'm planning a busy month on the channel, on this channel. I'm planning to do a couple more Survivor Series watches. I'm thinking 92 and 92 and 2001. 92 actually has a bit of a Christmas favour because you randomly get Father Christmas showing up at the end with Bret Hart in that one. Even though it's Thanksgiving, but... And then 2001, 20 years ago now, so... And that's the whole invasion, like WWF against WCW pay-per-view. Like, well, they're not because they had the invasion pay-per-view earlier in the year, but Survivor Series 2001, you have all the elimination matches with, or a lot of the matches anyway, have WWF against WCW and the big sort of final battle. Felt like a good one to do. I'm also planning on doing Vengeance 2001, where you had the first ever undisputed champion crowned and a famous night for Chris Jericho. I might do that over the weekend along with the Raw that came before it, but we'll see. See how it goes. I'll fit in as much as I can this month on this channel. I'm obviously doing loads of live streams on my other channel, so depends on time, but I'm a broadcast journalist. That's what I'm afraid of. Yep. I always think of Bret Hart as the defining intercontinental champion. Even though they fed him a lot of like jobbers or lesser opponents, that's just my preference. Bret Hart as champion, and I just love the fightiest IC champion ever. Would you be serious? But did anyone really think the Alligator Man was going to beat him here? Unlikely. I do have a soft spot for Skinner, though. I actually don't mind him too much. I quite like the guy himself, the worker, and I have a soft spot for the character. I won't lie. This match is okay, though, but it's definitely a bit dragged out. Mhm. Gorilla just ripping the piss out of Skinner's technique. But I do like a good abdominal stretch. Gorilla, you're supposed to be selling that he could give up. Oh, I like a good shoulder breaker. Wh- I love the side Russian leg sweep. Mark big time for that. I always like this series of moves when he just gets on a roll, and it's just like the run up to the sharpshooter. Skinner almost nicking one there. Big mistake, pal. Stay on the ground. Crowd seem pretty into it, seem behind Brett, considering it's a bit of a nothing match. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, hardly a classic. No doubt Skinner's best match though. Do do do. Do 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 do. Oh, now we're talking. This Jake promo is the stuff of legend. Mind you, his later promos even better. Just his facial expressions give me the willies. This is laying the table so perfectly. Trust me. Never has that phrase been so terrifying. That smile. Everybody in that segment just did their job so well. Even like the interviewers. Elizabeth was great. And we're off. Not even waiting to take his gear off. Just wanted a piece of the Snake Man. Macho just did unhinge so well. I love this whole feud. I like how at the Rumble, Macho is like so obsessed with getting to Jake that he eliminated himself. He just jumped over the top rope after him, which says it all. It says then getting revenge on Jake was more important than winning the Rumble. I think it's quite a short-lived feud, this, but it's just one of my favourite feuds ever. Although technically it started at SummerSlam, so I guess it did run from like August to like early '92. So yeah, I guess they had a pretty good run. This being the high point, though. As much as I love Jake anyway as a character, and when he was a face, I think I love him even more as a heel. But he's a classic example of one of those guys where he just plays it the same regardless. Which he said one time. He said that's the key. Then, I mean, you just put a little twist on it, so you're acting slightly differently, but he's totally right. I mean, that's how you do it, because you have to make. Oh, going right to that injured arm. You have to make the crowd believe then it's the same person, just that they had a little change of heart, a little switch in attitude. Because if you start acting like completely differently, it just doesn't feel like the same guy. Similar with Demolition. I mean, personally, I think I prefer Demolition a bit as faces, a bit more, although they are awesome heels, but they're similar where they don't really act that differently either way. Ooh. Referee almost got clobbered. Call him for that DDT. Would you stop? The madness is back, baby. Oh man. You never really see the ring bells anymore. I'm assuming they still ring them at the start of matches and afterwards, but DDT out of nowhere. It might just be because you don't you might not notice them because you don't have spots where wrestlers use them or try to use them. I don't know. But it's another thing I get nostalgia over the ring bell. That's just how sad I am. This is another DDT. Oh man. Jake's passion, man. So vindictive. This is one where the post-match angle definitely adds even more to the match. Because the match was good, but it was over quite quickly anyway. But it's the stuff after which really elevates it. That devious mind never stops working. Can't describe how good this is. I don't care what anyone says about modern wrestling and how big some people may be on AEW. And that's fine. I mean, I don't really watch it. I've watched some of it, and some of it I've liked, some I haven't. And you know, I'm pleased that it's done pretty well for itself. But here comes Liz. She just couldn't stay away any longer. But I can say with clear confidence, there's never been anything this good in AEW or in modern wrestling. And I'll fight anyone on that. Pleading with him. It just flows so well, like just makes it feel so realistic. I'd actually forgotten, and it wasn't the thing where he used the snake on him. I thought it was for some reason, but no. Third DDT. Liz helpless to do anything. I think people underestimate what a good performer Liz was as well. Yeah, the referee's great in it as well, Al Hebner. She's begging you to leave her alone, Jake. Oh, that's a great line. He should be suspended for life. What I like about the sort of slap is I think you can tell it's a working slap, or then it's not a full blown like. But I think it looks good enough. Then it feels like he did something, even though it wasn't like a full blown like contact. Like the way she reacts to it is pretty good, and it certainly looks good enough where it looks like he at least did like catch her, even though it didn't look like full blown. Oh yeah, he doesn't even know at first that Jake has hit her. Oh man, shit. Trust me. What a sicko. Oh, Gene is disgusted. One of the greatest promos ever. Do, 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 do. Harvey Whippleman was a pretty cool manager. Sort of feel like he's one of the last traditional like managers they had. It was a pretty cool deal with him doing the body bag for like Sid's opponents. Do 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 do. British Bulldog and Warlord. The Bulldog's just one of those things you had to be around just to see how popular he was. In the UK especially. And that's why he got such a big push, because at the time they were struggling in the States, so they relied quite a lot on international audiences. And the Bulldog was massive in Europe. The Warlord is a beast. These two had some surprisingly good matches. Bulldog was pretty much the complete package in his prime. Good look. Obviously, could do the power stuff, but also could wrestle outside of that. Could, decent athlete, could move about the ring, do different stuff. Did the odd aerial move, could go on the mat. Character, it just lacked maybe the good promo, that little bit extra on the mic, but pretty much had everything else. And I wouldn't say he was terrible on the mic. He was solid on the mic, but maybe that's just one thing that could have tipped him over the edge if he'd had a better promo. I think because of the bald head and the beard, the Warlord just looks like one of those classic bodyguard types you would see in a Bond movie. Would you be serious? That little runt. Can't remember this or the Mania match with them. This match is a bit longer, I think. I think that was a shorter match, but I remember enjoying the Mania match. That's true. Us Brits are traditionally critters. I can't argue with that, Brain. I think there's still 2 more matches after this, including the main event, so they must be pretty quick matches. I'm sure there's still like a tag match with like DiBiase and Repo Man against Virgil and Santana or something. Well, it sure explains the Whoopi Goldberg hairstyle. Would you be serious? Yeah, this one's starting to drag a bit now. Oh. Wins with the crucifix. Do 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 bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. He does not. Yeah, that hair is ridiculous. Macho is so intense. Going to the dark side. That's the line I blame myself. and he just goes on the floor. He's just in so much agony. It's the perfect contrast to Jake's interview as well. It's just the total opposite, but it's just as effective in telling the story. Amazing. Look at him. Listen to him just screaming in the background. This is great shit. Money, money, me. Do. Heel gold. Sherry with the $1 Million Man. Doesn't she look a vision in that dress? It gets this way. Ha ha ha. Money, 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 money. Do. Cost a little. Some might cost a lot. $1 Million Man. Do. Will be brought. Money, 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 money. The $1 Million belt. Glorious. Do. Here comes the jobbers. El Matador. Had to be a rib on Santana, that one. Do. Do. So we've got the other. Oh, no, it's not. I was going to say we've got the other ex-Demolition in this match as Reaper Man. But no, it wasn't. I don't think it was with Skinner. I think it's Matt Bourne, isn't it, Skinner? And I know I'm talking to myself, but Matt Skinner. Sorry, Matt Skinner. Matt Bourne, the future Doink the Clown, was Skinner. So the Hogan Taker match must be pretty short then, because we've only got half an hour left of the whole thing. And this match is only just starting. Do. Repo Man. It always felt odd, Sherry and DiBiase. I think just because you're so used to her with Macho. And then later on, obviously, Shawn Michaels. And I guess, like, those two, Macho and Michaels, just because of the characters, they just fit Sherry a bit more than DiBiase. But like maybe she added something to them, whereas she doesn't necessarily add something to DiBiase. But you can't complain. Two great characters together, and it's not like it sucks. It just doesn't feel as natural a pairing. Would you stop? He is not. She calling him Teddy Bear? Yeah, this match is so filler. Looks like nobody will be voting on the poll tonight. Undertaker or Jake Roberts? I don't know which one I would vote for, actually. I mean, overall, you'd say it's because of the career he had, but I guess you're talking about this era in a way, and Roberts was such a hot character at this time. So I might just edge towards him. And again, I think it's personal taste. So if I was to vote, I might actually go for Roberts. A flying torpedo. Yeah, I'm going to try and get back to doing some reviews on this channel. Hopefully this month, if I get time. Still got my Wrestle War review in the works. Wrestle War 90. And also thinking I might do a Vengeance 2001 review. Next month, of course, is Royal Rumble month. So I'll be doing some more Royal Rumble watches on stream. Would you stop? It is mostly filler, this card. And I'm not really expecting Hogan Taker to set the world alight, but it's definitely worth it just for the macho snake stuff. Oh, brother. That's it. Unhand her, Virgil, you fiend. Money, 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 money. Do, 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 do. Bum, bum, bum. Well, it's got a price. Everybody's gonna pay. Do, 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 do. Dollar man always gets his way. Money, 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 money. Do, 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 do. Tuesday. We are in Texas. This is Tuesday. It says what it does on the tin. Brother. Brother. There's something about Hogan complaining about like Taker injuring his neck or something on that tombstone, like he actually did it too hard or something, even though it looks phony as hell. But he apparently claimed in his book that Taker actually injured him doing it. Who knows though? Brother. Can do. Ha ha ha. Doom. Mm. Do, do. I would like to know, like, the thinking behind this, behind Taker winning it at Survivor Series and then just losing it a week later. I don't know if it was just a plan all along just to get like two like pay-per-views action. Like maybe because business was down at the time. Because in a way, like logically, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Like the better plan would be to give Taker a bit longer and then have Hogan win it later on, win it back later on. I think it's also a sign that with Taker, the character is so much more than the belt. And that's probably what they were thinking, that he didn't really need the belt. But it's a little strange. I would like to know the story behind it. Whether there was a change in heart for whatever reason. Then again, it leads to the belt being vacant and the whole Rumble thing. So maybe that was the long-term plan, but it's just funny how you sort of have, yeah, I guess two sort of dodgy things that lead to that. So I guess maybe the plan was always to have the title held up and it being won at the Rumble by Flair. I don't know. I'm not sure these two ever had a good match. Not that they had that many matches. I mean, these matches are pretty cool just because of how important they feel and the characters. The way they built Taker up, he legitimately feels like one of Hogan's most dangerous opponents. So it sort of has that special feeling, even though the matches themselves aren't really up to much. Love the top rope walk. Oh no, I've just realised something. And now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. Paul Bearer looks a bit like Boise out of Only Fools and Horses. Man, there's just something about his face, like his moustache and his sort of hairstyle. He just has a bit of that sort of look about him. Call me crazy if you will. Oh, yes. What? Well, to be fair, he would be asleep, so it probably wouldn't make a lot of difference. The Nature Boy. Woo! Check out that robe. It's really weird. I'm sure Flair hardly ever wrestles during his first 3-4 months in WWF. I mean, you would have thought they would have given him a match on this card. Obviously, it should have been Hogan, Flair at Mania 7, instead of that dumb feud with Slaughter. Shut up. Oh, then again, I got. No, sorry. Oh, here we go. My bad. I got that whole thing wrong because it would have been Mania 8, Flair Hogan. If because obviously Slaughter was this year. And it was before Flair had signed anyway. So in a way, Flair Hogan at Mania 8 would have been harder to justify because obviously we got Flair Savage, which was an awesome feud. And Hogan was on the way out anyway, but still, there's an argument for it. They at least should have got a pay-per-view match, even if it wasn't Mania. In summary, courage is the thing that keeps us free. I'm a real American. That's of every man. Enjoy it while it lasts, Hogan, because you won't be having that belt for much longer. Every man. Hogan must pose, brother. Okay, that's this Tuesday in Texas, and that's the stream. I'll be back later in the month for more wrestling themed live streams. Look out for more. Maybe over the weekend, we'll see. But thanks, guys. I'll see you all soon.